Dow Industrials up 99.5 points right now, back over the 25,000 mark. Of a little more significance to a lot of traders, the S&P 500 sitting on about a 1.5% gain for the week, up just a few points today, just 4 points. It is now trading above this 2,800 level. The significance there is this is the fourth rally we've had since the correction in January and February, when the S&P has made a run at this 2,800 level, and it's never really been able to mount it or stay over it. We are nosing above it right here. If in fact we close at this level or near it right today, it would mean the highest weekly close for the broad index since January 26th, which was the day that the market peaked. So it seems as if this correction process, at least we have a glimmer that maybe it could be rounding out to some kind of conclusion to the upside. Bob Pisani, no, obviously you can't just put it in the bank and say we're going to get to the old highs, but it seems as if it's been a constructive, resilient response to some of the trade
Speaking of the banks, that's what we were looking for, and I think the response in the bank stocks today is not really good enough.
Right.
I think the loan growth in J.P. Morgan was good, but elsewhere kind of disappointing, and that's where I was looking for a surprise. Didn't really happen, so we're going to have to live with that. Let's take a look, though. I want to know, we're up 1.5% for the week. S&P, nice, best levels essentially since February. I also want to know, concomitant with that, we saw the VIX moving down here. We're essentially, if we're at the highs since February or so in the S&P, we're at the lows for the volatility index. There's the VIX this week, lowest levels since February, essentially. We saw the new highs, of course, on the big FANG names. That's what really powers you forward here. You got Amazon, you got Google, you have Facebook sitting at new highs, and in some cases, multi-year highs, historic highs in some cases. And that is kind
of the issue, right? In terms, you mentioned the banks underperforming, the big tech stocks, not so much today, but this week, really doing a lot of the work. Some criticism that the market seems very concentrated or narrow, or at least uneven in the sectors that are working.
And yet this week, though, we saw industrials moving forward, despite the trade war worries. We saw materials doing a little bit better. I'll tell you on Monday what I want to see. I know you don't pay attention to J.B. Hunt. It sounds boring. It's one of the biggest logistics companies in the world.
Trucking,
they move stuff around, and not in the United States. They get about 65% of their revenues outside the United States. So they move stuff all over the world. If anyone will see any kind of global slowdown or things moving down because of trade wars, that'll be them. I was very encouraged today. Neither the CFO of Citi nor the CFO of J.P. Morgan said right now, psychologically it's a problem, but no real practical impact on trade.
Their customers are still doing fine.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.